copies of our script for you. We are ready. May we begin? As our story begins, a group of friends are sitting in a restaurant. They are playing a game called Would You Rather. Keep watching to find out what they learn. Hey, would you all rather do jumping jacks for 20 minutes or climb up a 50-foot rope?
Bam, bam, climb up the 50-foot rope. Okay, would you rather lick dirt off a trampoline or eat gum off the sidewalk?
Gum off the sidewalk.
Ew.
Would you rather lick that lemon or kiss Chewbacca's feet?
Lick the lemon.
Chewbacca, but mostly because he's unreal.
Hey, Chewie, come here.
Oh boy.
This is Chewie. He lives in my backyard. Don't make him mad or he'll rip your arms off.
Grayson, now you have to kiss his feet.
Kiss his feet, kiss his feet, kiss his feet.
Bradford, would you please hand me that glass with the lemon slice?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Chewie wants to know what you're doing.
I'm scanning the lemon slice with an iPhone and a device I made called Lemonade. I read a study by a microbiologist named Professor Ann Loving. She tested restaurant lemon slices for bacteria. 69% of the 76 lemons she tested had microbes on them, all of which can make people sick. She even found E. coli and fecal matter on the lemons.
I recently learned about the danger of E. coli in a book I just read called It Was Probably Something You Ate by Nicholas Fox.
E. coli can be spread by a contact with fecal matter from people and animals, right? What if a waiter didn't wash his hands? Or what if the lemons touched contaminated water or animals on their way to the restaurant?
If the knives and cutting boards used by the restaurant were used for raw meat or were dirty, the lemons could pick up bacteria when they were cut. Also, waiters just plop your lemon right on your glass with their bare hands. I read a post on a commentary at peoplespharmacy.com that some restaurants have even reused lemons before.
How do we know restaurants are following the health codes? Just reminding a restaurant of the safety rules isn't enough. The customers have to take precaution themselves.
That's why I created Lemonade. This device photographs the lemon slice with a 1,000 times magnification lens. That's how much you need to detect bacteria. It then pattern matches with its internal bacteria dictionary and tells me what bacteria are present and whether or not they are harmful or pathogenic.
Wow, then you turn on these UV lights, and is that a timer counting down from 10? Oh, I get it. You have to shine the light for 10 seconds. Why does it say 270?
Because the UV light's wavelength has to be 270 nanometers to kill the bacteria.
How did you know that? What does the UV light do?
My dad's a scientist at the Center for Disease Control. He says that the UV light breaks down the bacteria's DNA and makes it unable to reproduce.
Lemonade kills the bacteria, so we can use the lemon without worrying about E. coli reproducing in us.
That's
Awesome.
great.
Hey, Grayson, what if you link the app to the CDC's database? You would track where the contaminated lemons came from.
I'll get on it, Danny. You could even use the GPS inside the phone to pinpoint where the contamination was found.
And those bright blue LEDs encircling the UV lights show you where the UV light is shining so you can point it at the lemon. Its bright blue color also helps to protect your eyes because you should never look directly at the UV light source. Once I talked to an electronics expert named Steve Schlinger from Unwired Tools. He told me about UV light and different color light wavelengths.
According to this app, lemon has tons of bacteria.
Not anymore.
Yuck, I'm going to buy a lemonade from you, Grayson. I can't believe the lemon wedges are this gross.
Me neither.
That's crazy. Are the lemonades for sale? I want one.
Not yet, but I agree it would be wise to make them available to the public. Like Natalie said, customers need to take precautions themselves, and Lemonade can help them do that.
Well, since you were too smart to lick the lemon, Grayson, now you have to kiss Chewbacca's feet.
This isn't real. This is a hallucination.
Chewie says that hallucinations don't rip people's arms off.
What does he mean?
Should have gone with the lemon!
Very good job.
So you were saying that you wanted to make it available to the public. Have you taken any steps to link it to the CDC database or talk to anybody about making it available?
Not yet. It's just an idea.
So is there any sort of detection system that you know of that's really out there that could do sort of what you're talking about? No. Okay.
Well, when I was researching, I came across a device used for iPhones. It looks like a long telescope, and it can be used in poorer countries when doctors are trying to diagnose people and they don't have access to a lab. They can take a sample and put it in this telescope, like microscope, and they can use the phone to see the sample, and we're kind of using the same idea. When we contacted Professor Loving, she told us that in order to detect the bacteria, you need a 1,000 times magnification. So our idea was to put a 1,000 times lens into the device so we could take the picture and identify the bacteria.
So it's not totally obscure. I mean, there's something out there that
Right.
works like this. Okay, that's
So you
great.
take the picture, you send it
It would take the picture and then it would pattern match with like a bacteria dictionary, because it'd be really important, like sure you can maybe remove it, but like to know what kind of bacteria is causing this, that would be really helpful.
Now, did your dad have a specific bacteria, 270 UV strength to kill, or is it all bacteria?
It's all bacteria.
Okay.
Well, his dad doesn't actually work for the CDC. That was just part of the skit.
All right.
But it does include all bacteria.
What made you choose a lemon as the food that you wanted to?
It seems like it would be the most useful in restaurants.
Yeah, like everyone comes in contact with them and they have so much bacteria on them. Like there have been studies done before prior to this, but the fact that like not just even in foreign countries where it would be really useful, but here people are eating this stuff and getting sick and not even knowing about it.
But it could, the device could remove bacteria off of any type of food.
And also a couple months ago, my grandma went out to, I think it was Santa Fe, New Mexico, and she went to Applebee's, and she and her two cousins got very sick, and the only thing that they had eaten in common was water with lemon, so they're thinking that that was the cause of that.
Did you guys share your idea or concepts with anyone before the tournament?
Last Saturday we went to the Mount Olive Library, and we shared it with the Lego Club.
And how did it help them, or did they exchange ideas with you that may have helped you guys with this one?
Well, they were a younger crowd, so they didn't really have any ideas.
How'd you help them?
Well, there's also the team Cannibal Tunas there, and we had a robot scrimmage, so they got to see that,
Okay.
and we shared projects.
And when they move on, this is something they can, move up to. So it's kind of inspiring to see some older kids doing something that they could be doing themselves someday.
You guys kind of led by example. Okay. Pretty neat.
Very good. I have to tell you, I'm an inspector, and I have never thought about lemons, so it's certainly something that I'll be aware of.
Especially a lot of people squeeze them into
That's
their water.
right, and they do touch them with their bare hands, and that's very informative.
Or the waitress or waiter squeeze them.
Yeah, when Professor Loving decided to do the study, it really sparked it when a waitress was bringing her a Coke, and she realized that the waitress's fingers were in the Coke. So she was wondering what kind of bacteria are in the lemon.
So do you guys have lemon when you order drinks or not?
Recently, no.
So kind of turned you off on the Applebee's with the lemon in the water or the soda? Pretty neat. Very good job.
Very good.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Very informative.
Thank you.
Did you hold us?
No, you can keep
No?
them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys for your time.
Yep, you're welcome.